Now, we have been joined by our correspondent Fahad Ahmed Misson to know more about the briefing. So, Fahad, what is the Foreign Office's response to the Indian NSA's recent strike threats against Pakistan?
Foreign Office has issued a firm and unequivocal response to the latest reckless remarks made by India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. His statements, replete with distortions and misrepresentations, are not only calculated to mislead the public but are deeply irresponsible and represent the flagrant violation of international norms and United Nations Charter. Such bouts of military aggression against the sovereign states are not only provocative, they are dangerous. They expose expansionist and aggressive mindset that continues to inform India's national security posture. Foreign Office has also advised the Indian officials, rather than engaging in fictitious war narratives and spinning the fake tales of their battlefield successes, India should come up with clear conscience by accepting the downing of 6 Indian fighter jets and the heavy and substantial damage inflicted on its military installations. The Foreign Office has also reminded the world that India's so-called counter-terrorism strikes within Pakistani territory led not to the elimination of terrorist infrastructure but to the killing of innocent people, including women and children. On the other hand, Pakistan remains committed to the regional peace and norms of international peace and harmony, urging peace and diplomacy, mutual respect and strict adherence to the international law as the only viable path for lasting peace in the region. Yes.
Right. Also, Fahad, how has the Foreign Office spokesperson exposed India's state-sponsored terror network operating within Pakistan?
Has delivered a stinging indictment of India's destabilizing role in the region, with the Foreign Office laying bare New Delhi's systematic orchestration of India's state-sponsored terrorism, both within Pakistan and increasingly across the globe. The Foreign Office spokesperson Shafkat Ali Khan has categorically stated that India's terror activities inside Pakistan is not just an allegation, it is a well-established and extremely clear and undeniable reality. Pakistan has long borne the brunt of India's covert operations. What's now becoming increasingly evident to the international community is the global expansion of its malign strategy. What began as India's terror network locally has actually morphed into international assassination campaign with attempts to kill dissidents in Canada, the United States and elsewhere. And India's rogue behavior is not just limited to Pakistan. It has exposed itself as a serious violator of international norms and sovereign borders. In response, Pakistan has stepped up and ramped up its diplomatic engagement. Pakistan is actively sharing its concrete evidence, intelligence dossiers and first-hand accounts with international partners and multilateral platforms. These efforts are aimed at unmasking the architecture of Indian terror enterprise around the world and in the region, and exposing its disruptive agenda and mobilizing global pressure to hold India accountable. If India continues with this strategy, it will erode the regional stability and pose a direct threat to international security and harmony.